sparkle, bliss.
I think the evolution of evolving.
I think I'm pretty much the blingiest belle.
Princess, if you will, now turned Wicked Witch of NXT. Bliss was good, but bad is better.
Alexa Bliss was.
Times are changing. I am what girls strive to be. Beautiful, strong.
It's something that I'm very proud of, that I've been able to start with no, and I'm very thankful, and that's all because, you know, NXT homegrown.
Of Alexa Bliss, and now you know where and who you can find her body.
Honored the Queen.
All hail.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall into the Queen City, Charlotte.
For Charlotte Flair. And that's because of what happened on SmackDown when it was back.
Charlotte Flair, Sol Ruca, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria, and Jade. It was thwarted. The same would hold true for Lyra Valkyria, who would be met with Charlotte Flair, has advanced to the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Io Sky will be headed to the Night of Champions to the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Queen of the Ring, of course, gets a title shot at SummerSlam. But now this task ahead. And a huge opportunity with Liv Morgan by her side.
And Liv Morgan representing the Judgment Day.
Of course, the Judgment Day, it's Liv Morgan from the Judgment Day who will be facing Charlotte.
Tonight is an opportunity for redemption for Roxanne Perez as we look with a manhandle slam by Becky Lynch. Chelsea Green maneuver by the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan, punching her Roxanne Perez, who failed to advance in her.
Earlier tonight, we saw Raquel Rodriguez from the Judgment Day in action against Flair, but also just as important, an opportunity to help Liv. Much as she's committed to winning for her own good, also the ability to soften up Charlotte.
I'm sure whatever you just said was absolutely true, Joe. I was a little distracted. The Women's World Champion. I can't do it quite the same way.
Thankfully, you can't do it quite the same way, or else my eardrums would be.
Smart strategy. Roxanne Perez is a student of the game. She grew up a super fan with her, but now Roxanne Perez, one of the most well-studied superstars on the.
Roxanne Perez affected, reaching for her chin in her mouth.
Step inside of the ring with Charlotte Flair cannot be lost. This is one of, if not the great, capitalizes on the mishap.
Oh, she went for a Flair chop.
I'm talking about when it comes to in-ring IQ, Roxanne Perez is second to none.
Midst of this match, no doubt about it. Corey, this is exactly what we were discussing moments ago. She was the ability for Roxanne to bounce back, but for Charlotte, she could be softened up. She could be damaged a bit.
And talented as we all know she is, at less than 100%, may not have a. Charlotte needs to be as close to 100% as she possibly can be, because we learned situation calls for it.
You can see Roxanne again working on that right.
Roxanne Perez came up from NXT. She was a former NXT Women's Champion. Roxanne has with the Judgment Day, much like we were talking about with Raquel Rodriguez. When you're around great, you become of those you surround yourself with, and it's paid off big time for Perez.
Boy, more.
Perez has been relentless since then. Beautiful side Russian leg. I will say this, Joe, if Charlotte Flair made the mistake.
That's the chance you take when you take this kind of an opponent on this.
Charlotte Flair's also a competitor who believes iron sharpens iron. Charlotte wants to be at the tip-top of her game. That could spell trouble for Liv Morgan and the Judgment Day.
Got her, but she's still favoring that right arm, that right hand.
And it was a great strike. Perez got out of the way. Contact with the ring post, but it's cost. And again, such sound strategy. And the Queen found a way out.
Roxanne Perez, because Charlotte Flair was in control early on, a series of Flair chops, then and was clearly damaged. And what did Roxanne Perez do? A relentless attack.
It will present itself between the bells. Roxanne Perez did not miss her chance.
Finding a way, and Perez survives it. Of course, come Friday, it'll be Flair. Liv Morgan, of course, Judgment Day, sister to Roxanne Perez, is rings
Women's champ of all time.
Now look at the reality with the right hand.
Oh, wow.
Inverted DDT. And now, looking for the cover, looking for the win.
Beginning to build on the face of Roxanne Perez. Oh!
Such a great strategy. It opened up very early on. And be here.
Jackknife. Basically rendered ineffective. Unable to squeeze the...
And Flair standing tall right up to it. And that is her right hand effectively.
Roxanne got caught mocking Charlotte Flair. You can't not be impressed by Roxanne Perez in this one. She's been extremely... And Charlotte Flair understands meeting the moment. And Bliss!
Meanwhile, here's Charlotte, center of the ring. Follow hand and right arm. She's trying to shake it out. She's
Effective as her right hand, but Perez feeling the effects either way.
And you can see that left hand just isn't as 100% effective.
Big boot by Charlotte.
Trying to stay the course here in the tournament. Trying to tournament, gets a title shot at SummerSlam. We're 12. These two, Liv Morgan up on the apron, will meet in the semifinals. Temptation was costly. Roxanne Perez takes advantage. Double springboard, is that enough? No.
Roxanne Perez raining down all...
Oh, what a great kick by Flair. You can still see her face. Can she lock it in? Liv Morgan's up on the apron.
On Alexa, cradle!
Being turned around. Alexa turned it around for Charlotte.
Escapes at the last possible second. Kick to the body. Here
Hands up to it, Corey. And now, locked in.
Nowhere for Perez to...
Damage, but comes out the
Here is
victor.
your winner by submission.
Her Friday against Liv Morgan in the semifinal Queen of the Ring. Of course, win.
5 little ducks went out one day, waddling far as they went to play. Oh. 4 little ducks went out to play, splashing in water bright and gay, dancing in puddles all around, listening to every silly sound. Mama duck called quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks went out that day, wiggling tails as they swayed away, chasing butterflies in the sky, watching clouds go drifting by. Mama duck called quack, come back, but only 2 little ducks came back. Around in the warm sunshine, playing hide and seek near a tree so full of joy and energy. Mama duck called quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went out alone, waddling softly on her own, looking around for friends to see near the river and the big tall tree. Mama duck called quack, come back, but none of the little ducks came back. Far away, she called out loud, quack, 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 and all 5 little ducks came back. 5 little ducks came back to play, happy and safe at the end of the day, flapping wings and quacking loud, making Mama Duck so proud.